Northwestern Ontario drivers may not see the full reduction in car insurance rates that the Ontario government has promised. On Friday, Minister of Finance Charles Sousa announced the plan to drop premiums 15% over the next 2 years. The insurance industry is skeptical of the plan without further cuts to benefits, and the head of the local insurance association is warning that drivers in this region may not see as big of a drop in rates as the rest of the province. Matt Scooby has that story.
And we have at this point no idea how they're going to implement or when we're going to see any reductions.
While the Ontario government is planning to roll out its initial drop in car insurance rates early next year, Jeff Jones doesn't know if that'll be the case. And even if they do, the president of the Insurance Brokers Association of Northwestern Ontario believes the cuts will apply more to drivers in southern Ontario.
Northwestern Ontario can be one of the lower territories. In Toronto, you can see 30% higher premiums. Because of the rates are so high in southern Ontario, they may see a bit more of the decrease than the north.
Jones explains that drivers could see anywhere from a 4 to 20% drop in premiums depending on where they are in the province and what companies can offer. And Jones understands that drivers in Northwestern Ontario are probably going to be frustrated.
I can see as a consumer myself, when the Ontario government's looking at a decrease and hearing a number of 15%, that yes, myself would want to see some of that. We'd like to offer that for our consumers, but it's whether the Ontario government can do it in a responsible fashion.
A spokesperson for Minister of Finance Charles Sousa says that it's up to the Financial Services Commission of Ontario to make sure that insurers are allocating costs fairly between territories. So in areas where costs go down, savings will go directly to drivers in those areas, and other parts of the province won't have to pay for the reduction. Now, it's unclear what kind of decreases we could see in the region at this point. And Jones adds that insurance companies don't know how they're going to offer savings without more changes.
It's like asking any business to take a 15% decrease in their profit. So they have to do it responsibly. And if they can find areas where they can reduce costs, such as the Anti-Fraud Task Force, then they can offer that discount to the consumer who deserves it.
On top of the task force, Sousa wouldn't rule out a change to the definition for catastrophic impairment in order to cut costs. Insurance companies are expected to start filing new rates in January. Matt Scooby, TBT News.